Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Modded Part 7. In the last episode, we cut down more logs. We also went down in our... Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? Hold on. Isn't it 2? And then... Ow. Take this off. Put this panel on. And funny enough, the panel that this one is the one that the other panel keeps thinking is the right one. What happened there? Oh, come on. What? Hold on. Oh. No? I think I might have been on Minecraft this entire time. Well, that's a little bit awkward. Anyway, now we can do things. So, let's do things. And preferably deal with all this. For now. We can fill up olives. Eventually this will be like super easy to deal with, and I'll probably cut it out in the future. Once we actually get that ability to do things, I'll probably cut it from like the start of it to when we start placing them down. Alright, we need 2 more chilies. And more importantly, we need to return back in here. Maybe we need to go get some more gray wool. Probably move 2 sheep over. So I can then grow more sheep. Alright, back to sweet potatoes. Did I not get a single sweet potato seed? That is entirely possible. Ah yes, unfortunately, we only had 1 hops. And it didn't grow last time we, well, that was me being stupid. Oh, there's no mustard left. Okay, I think I'll make the blueprint of the composter, so I'm gonna make the composter, which requires oak slabs. Hold on. We don't need the seeds, so I can grab the seeds of everything as we put away everything else. Such a good video game soundtrack. Alright, and then oak slab, a 3rd oak slab, I believe. And then we need oak planks, and it's a job site block. Can I not make a composter, or... Wait. No, that's a smoker. Sorry, I'm, it's not that easy to see right now. Oh, I need the slabs all throughout, so I need 7. Alright, well, I can just craft that once I find it. Sorry, I didn't clean my glasses before I started. I should have. With the composter, and then we put it up, how far? We put it up here. And then we can put all the seeds in. Yeah, maybe save that one for last. Maybe eat this real quick. I didn't think about you. Straight. Really? Alright, there. We get our bone meal. At least until we can make the hoppers. Because then we can make the hoppers. Go into a chest. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. The composter goes here because we have a chest, a hopper, the composter, a hopper pointing into this block, which will be a chest. In fact, I can just make this for now. Alright. More importantly, we have other things to do. Like, these just made more, and then I can drop off any excess into the extra chest. Hold on, I can drop off any excess into here. But that still requires me to cut down trees as well. But I don't need to right now. I can start cutting down trees maybe in a couple from now. Bone meal I should go quickly put away. And then we could continue mining and traversing. Where do I put bone meal? I should set up the chest now. I forget. Do I have any excess wood? I do have some. So I can do that real quick. And then put it back. Ooh. This has started, so we can start slowly getting books. 5, 6. 6 blocks. So 6, and then 5. So 6, 11, 16, 16. 16 times 2 is 32. So I'll continue moving forward. Alright, let's put our chest here for now. Because it'll be useful. But in the future, we will have 2 hoppers and another chest, which I should probably also set up. But this time... I can do this. Because I know where it is. Alright. So for those who don't know how hoppers work, hoppers, in the future, when we get them, hoppers will grab anything that's on a block above them. So if it's something that can hold blocks, like a barrel or a chest, then it will take the items from the chest in a relatively slow manner. If it's just underneath the block. There's also the ability of using a rail cart to do it, which will change how fast it fills up the hopper. But in this case, it'll go from the chest. It'll go any item will go through the hopper. And if it's a perishable item like foods, it will go into the composter and then slowly turn into bone meal. And then once it turns into bone meal and becomes harvestable, so we can right-click the block, a hopper here, which is pointed into the chest, will take the bone meal when it's ready to be grabbed, put it in the hopper, and then move it into this chest. So it'll slowly fill this chest up. Very neat. You can do a lot of advanced things. You can do an auto smelter, but the auto smelter is pretty advanced when it comes to like the math required in it. But once you've done it, it's pretty simple. And then there's the additional thing you can do with it, where it's an auto smelter that is auto renewing, auto resourcing. But that requires a whole nother set of circumstances that you'll need to have the items all set up. Anyway, we gotta go to our special location over here and continue mining in a straight line with our stone pickaxe, because I've been an idiot this past episode, and I kept using the iron one when I should have been using the stone one. We'll probably be using stone until we get a steady source of iron, which will be down here further now. I don't know where the iron started to spawn or the ideal place to gather iron. What I do know is iron still appears past the deep slate, which is down there. And I don't want to traverse down there just yet. So we're gonna deal with this for now. There. Don't forget how lights work. 7 from the light source, 7, and then another 7 from 1. I don't care that often when I do it with torches, but in a case maybe once I actually have the base built, I could do that. But yeah. I still enjoy playing Minecraft. I need to get back into my own personal world soon. Whenever I get tired of my other games. Of course. When I get tired of my other games, because a lot of my other games have been getting a bit stressful. So it would just be smarter for me to just go and play Minecraft and mine for a bit, because I need to mine in a different area, because you'll probably see there's a high likelihood I've been mining near this area this entire time, because I did it last time. Alright, about here-ish, roughly. Alright. And yes, I'm still using our stone axe as a weapon, because I don't like using swords anymore. I believe, I don't know if you can get looting. Actually, I don't know if you can get looting on an axe. It would be nice if you can. I just don't remember if you can. That's the problem. I know you can get looting on a sword, and if I get one on a sword, then I might use one. But otherwise, I wouldn't use it in normal combat. Because the axes deal more damage, they can hit through shields, even though no mob holds a shield unless you give it to it. But it does more damage, so that's my reasoning. No. That math does not math right. That math's a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently not. By 1, it looks like. So remember, we're trying to keep... if we go into the math, go down to... where is it? Client light. We're trying to keep this... Oh. Maybe I do need 2 more. We're trying to keep this from hitting 7. What? Still hitting 7? Damn. We're trying to keep this from hitting... Really? We're trying to keep this from hitting 7, because we want to keep it... We want to keep mobs from oh, come on. And then this needs to be moved by 1. We want to keep mobs from spawning here. And to keep mobs from spawning here, we need to have a client light of... Oh, would you look at that? Well... move that closer. To keep mobs from spawning, you need a client light of 8. I believe 8 is where they don't spawn, and then 7 is where they do spawn. So for convenience, trying to make sure that these blocks have client light of 8 is better. But usually I don't micromanage. Oh, great. There we go. Damn it, I already used the screenshot. Oh well. I was contemplating making a thumbnail for this Let's Play, but I don't know if I will. Maybe in the future, I might try and get a cool snapshot I can try and get with F1, maybe? Maybe I'll try and sneak one at some point. Maybe I'll try and get like a cool shot and then make it the thumbnail and then do the typical thing I do. You know what I could do? I try and get Minecraft, a transparent version of the Minecraft logo. But then it would be smarter to have try and do the font as well, which would be hard and probably not as protected for the thumbnails. I don't know. I don't know. Fun fact, did you know that you can actually make your own worlds? The title screen? You just gotta do a little bit of modding, I think. Or no. Actually, you can do it vanilla, I think, because I think there's images of the world of the world that had the logo created from, the title screen created from. Uh-oh. This ain't ideal. Especially with me not having iron armor yet. That's still me. And that's some gold. And that is me being assaulted. Yeah, I should keep that from happening right now. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna die. You're shitting me. I'm about to die. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I? This is why I hate adventuring before I actually have the proper equipment. You know what I should do? I should continue growing my cows a little bit. At least get leather armor. Maybe at the same time get burgers built up. Oh yeah, that is a little bit of a problem. We can manage. Our area doesn't have it right now. We have enough torches that it should combat any mobs spawning super close by. That they should not be able to keep me from sleeping. Unless they followed me. Ooh, wait a second. We have a bit of a problem over there, I think. Methinks. Oh no, it's a creeper. Okay. I'm like, those better not be pillagers. Alright, more importantly, wheat. Do I have wheat in here? I do. Cobblestone. Grab this back. Granite. And a site. I didn't grab any. It's alright, I have a decent amount. I still love this Vibrant. Like, I'm happy I was able to get better shaders because I have a better computer now, but also, like, still. It's just the principle of losing all that. Losing my old computer and then having to deal with it being slower. Alright, should I grow up my... You know what I could do as well? I can get pigs, right? Did I not? Oh, I don't think I have the, Usually I try and keep 6 sheep. If I go get the gray sheep, I'll probably try and get 6 gray sheep. Do I not have potatoes? I don't think I have potatoes. Maybe I didn't give them a spot. I hope I did. I hope I didn't, if I didn't. No, I think I have to go and I have to find, potatoes. I have to go to one of the villages. Well, luckily, because of my rule... wrong button. I can just teleport over. Yeah, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. For obvious reasons. What is it? The X of 30? 32? There we go. So now I'll spawn right around here. I'll teleport to right around here. Alright, let's go look at that. Oh, you know what the main problem was? I think the main problem was how the houses generated. They generated without a farm. So I couldn't just take them from a farm. I actually have to go find, like, a house that has them. You know what? I'm taking this. This is mine now. My hops. I need it for my more hops. Oh hi, I didn't take this. Wow. What's that? Is that more hops? What is that? It is more hops. Well, I'll take it with me as well. So we're searching for potatoes, because if we get potatoes, we can get, pigs. And with pigs, we can get pork, and we can build up a butcher easier, because the butcher tends to have, livestock food for, hello, leather worker. I could level up you guys, I just realized, if I start getting the cows up. I think the other village would be a better place to be looking for crops, because they have a whole bunch of just farmland without any actual, Hi. I forgot we have a cleric here. I can get redstone, like, now. Is that gray sheep? Are these gray sheep? Do I gotta steal them? I could. Sheep. Hold on. No, not with it.
Not entirely worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna go teleport to the other village real quick. What am I doing? Press this button. Teleport here. Remember, my rules are I cannot teleport. I can only teleport to places I've been to, and I also am making it so that if I prefer the places I've been to be villages or bases, so I'd have to create a whole new base to make another teleport location. What's up, bro? Cool. Unfortunately, don't mind me. I'm trying to save you from being on this house. Fine. That's terracotta. There we go. Oh great, he's still stupid. The irony. Oh, that's why he was being annoying. Okay, so what he was doing was he was going specifically for that place. I don't think they have... They don't have potatoes here. They only have wheat and melons. If there was a farmer, they might be able to randomly drop them, but I don't think they would. That does suck. That makes getting stuff a little bit harder. I can still get a villager to be made, but I can't easily get him to drop potatoes. So that'll be an issue. Well, guess I have to teleport back to base because I can't get any potatoes super quickly. Uh-oh. And that's why I want these cows, because getting rid of these cows will give me beef. You know what I should do right now? I still have the stone shovels. I'm going to set this out so I can make the, that's the farmland. So noisy. Crap. Put that there. Put that there. Right, 2? No. I think it'll be one more. Yeah, it'll be one more. For those who don't know, that is how this maths currently. I need to extend this out because I need more of this land for making this pen. So I need to stop letting fire mobs spawn. That lettuce. Yeah, I stared at me fall into that. Is that also a pig? Is the pig also stuck in there? Looks like it is. Well, how unfortunate. More copper. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, I need to start moving back towards here. I need to make this pen. No matter what, I need to make this pen larger, because eventually I will get pigs. And eventually I'll need it. Not too big. Of course. Well, that does unfortunately mean that I technically need to end this episode here. But I'm going to extend this episode a little bit longer so I can continue making this place. Ooh, I do have one extra carpet left. But I do need to start mining a few things. I do have some things I need to do still. Come on. There we go. Alright. Well, should mute that. Anyway, I need to cut down more trees because I need more wood to make more fences. Alright, let's move that hay bale. Shit. Oh, I need to keep the saplings on me sometimes. Maybe I'll once we are able to make that item, maybe I'll hold on to them. What am I doing? They're all the way over here. I'm just stupid, remember? Alright, at least I still have this, so even if that dirt disappeared, I would have been able to tell where, I should swap that with that. In theory, I should swap the oak logs as well with the sapling slot. Oh no, I did that one thing you're not supposed to do. No! Anyways. Trees grow pretty fast, so I'm not worried. Hopefully we can get to those burgers before we have an actual problem with our hunger again. We do have a decent number of hay bales, so we should be completely fine, but sometimes you never know. Alright, I should head a little bit backwards so I can start getting any saplings that can drop. Because these are not infinite. I may be playing with cheats on, but I'm rarely using said cheats. The only thing I'm using them for is teleporting between bases and villages. And I could technically get another mod that could do the exact same thing, but instead I'm using the teleport feature that's tied to the cheats, while using the waypoint system that's tied to the map. Wow. Not you. There we go. There's the button. Well, lucky me. They're gonna be turned into oak logs anyway. Is that the last tree? No, there's one more tree I want to cut down. Then I'll wait around for some of the saplings, because I want to at least break even when it comes to the saplings. The chances of it going over is still nice. Like, we're already even, and now we're over already. That would mean I wouldn't have to worry about waiting for another tree to break down, so I can, like, get the saplings all the time. This tree already grew, it looks like. Might as well break down some of these extra trees while I'm waiting to get all these saplings to appear. I think we're mostly golden right now. I mean, obviously we could get like way more saplings from these trees. Eventually, I think soon, right now maybe even, I could go and I can make a, what I'm talking about making is the Nature's Compass, which is one of the mods we have. So I can go get spruce wood so I can make gathering wood even easier. But again, that would be entirely up to me. If I want to make it right now. Because I can, literally right now, I can. What is it, here? Or is it, it's not redstone, it's like here. Okay, maybe it isn't in here. I think it's in here. Where is it? Isn't it at the very edge? Yeah, it's at the very edge. Nature's Compass. Ah! Oh, well, wait! I can get redstone right now, I think. I can go get redstone right now, but then I can't make the iron. I do have some coal. If I can find way more coal, I could start leveling up like a blacksmith or an armorer. It would make life so much easier. Alright. So, we have more logs. So, I'm gonna take half of these logs, and I want to put them away. The other half, I'm gonna use for this. And now you may be wondering, what am I doing with them? Well, I'm doing the same thing I did before. Making sticks. Making a little bit of extra sticks. And now we go and we make fences. Because we need more fences. Alright. And now we go back to cutting up our thing. I gotta figure out how many I want to grab. What's the size of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe like 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4? Well, if I want to raise up any portion of the house, I can. Without needing to use wood. Well, I'd still need to use wood to extend it, but you know what I mean. Alright, and then we separate it by a block over here. In this direction as well. So we get it to the same point here. Alright, and then we grab this, put it wherever. And then we grab fence. Might as well put that there. And put that there. Alright, then in the future we get pigs. Maybe I'll extend it by one and have it the same length as this one now I think about it. Maybe I will. Why I'm breaking this portion of it is because I can. No. The real reason is, it's so I don't enclose it by dirt. I don't really want to. So I'll just crack down all of this instead. Even though it takes up more of my resources to make the stone shovels to, like, do this, and to get rid of all the excess dirt, I still get extra paths for, stuff. Alright, do I remember which one is the dirt? I found it by accident. Great. Put this in here. Grab these. Move them to here. Just like the saplings. I need a set of 64, and then I can put this set in here. Of course. Okay, I wonder. If I make a second composter, I can force the village to have a villager, and I can give him a little plot to make stuff in, just like a normal one. You know what? I think I'll do that. But more importantly, I've extended this video a bit too long. I'm very sorry for that. I lost track of time, which is weird considering I was the one who did it. Anyway, if you like this video, you can like it down below, you can comment. It's entirely up to you. If you liked it enough that you want to subscribe, I recommend you hit the bell notification to be notified when I upload, because I upload on a semi-regular basis. Pretty regular basis. I mean, I try to have a video out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and right now I've been trying to get videos out on Thursday and Saturday, because Monday and Wednesday, Tuesday is kind of like a day off for me on recording and streaming and stuff, so I kind of leave that one to myself. But also, another important thing, I have a throne wish list. If you have money of your own volition, and you want to support me in some way, there is a link in the description to a link tree that has donation pages. I recommend the Streamlabs donation page and the throne wish list, because they're, well, with the throne wish list, you can, like, help me get something I'm specifically looking for, like, say, a capture card, which is my current featured item. For those who don't know, my computer died, and I need to get a new capture card, and I don't have the funds to just go and get a capture card. So, if you are feeling generous and want to help me get that, that would be nice. Any amount is appreciated. Obviously, any amount. They are crowdfunded wishlist items, so you don't have to buy it outright. You can just put in like $1 or whatever the minimum is. I don't know the minimum. I think the minimum is like $1. At least on that. But yeah. So if you want to help me get a capture card so I can go back to recording a bunch of different games that I currently can't record because of it, or stream, I would really appreciate that. Anywho, hopefully, I will see you in the next episode. Alrighty? Bye-bye!